Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this Angular 10 video tutorial we will learn about the Angular interpolation. What is that, how we can use it, and some case where we cannot use it. We will learn everything in this video. So these are the points that we are just going to cover. First of all, we will see what is the interpolation, how we can use it with the variables, functions, object, array, and there is some more thing like we cannot use with them, right? And how we can just use the arithmetic operators and all. So the first question is that what is the interpolation? If I'm just going in a very basic word, that simply means just sending the data from component.ts file to component.html file, right? So let's say I have some properties like app name, and I have one more property, let's say name, and this name is Bruce, right? And now I just want to send this property to the app.component.html file. This is how I can send it. So let's say if I just simply put here name, then it's not going to access this property, right? It will just put me the name. So how can I access? I can just use here double curly braces, and these double curly braces are the interpolation, right? So now you can see that we got the Bruce here. So this is a very simple way, and how we can just use the function and all, right? So one more thing that I just want to tell you, that when you are using the some code inside your Angular component, then you never need to just define here a var, let, const, because in the class you cannot use the variables. These are the simply properties, right? So let's say I just going to define one more properties, let's say obj, right? So I should not use here let and all, and it will just give me the error, right? So similar case with the functions. If I'm just going to define a function with the name of test, then I should not use here like this, right? We will define the function simply like this, right? So now let's say I have a function with the name of get name, and here I can just return a name like Peter, right? And I just want to print this name here, so just put here h2 tag, and we can just simply write here get name, and just put a property here, right? So here you can see that we got the Peter. Great. Okay, so now let's say with the function you just want to return this name. How you can do it? For that you can just simply write here this dot name. This simply means this class, right? And name means the property of it, right? Now it will just put the Bruce in the both of case. Great. So after that, let's say I have an object. So let's define an object also like obj, and it have some properties like name can be Kelly, right? And age of Kelly is, let's say, 20. And now if I'm just going to show this object here, then it will just show me object, right? So it's not going to provide the name and is because this is a completely object, and object cannot iterate simply like this. So we can just simply use here dot name, right? Now it will just provide Kelly, and if I want to get the name, then I can just use here object dot age. That's great. So after that, let's say we have an array like arr, and it have some names like Bruce and Tony, right? So I just have to use like this, and then let's say I have Peter and all, and if I'm just going to use it like here, then I can simply use if I just simply use here arr, then it will just provide me the complete array in kind of string. But I just want to access the values, so like I just want to access the first, then I can put here 0, then it will just print me the Bruce, right? I can just also get the length of it like this. So now you can see that the lots of properties directly work in the interpolation, right? but some properties are, or some syntax of the JavaScript are not work here. For example, if I have another tag, and if I'm just going to put here a property with the name of a, and I want to assign it 100, then it will not going to work here, right? Here you can see that binding cannot contain assignment at this and this, right? The similar thing, if I'm just going to access the window object, which is not available here, right? So I want to just show you window object like this. I have a site URL. I just want to get the URL of my current page, right? So for that, how can I get it? I can just simply write here window dot location dot site dot href, right? And if I just print here site name directly here, right, so it will just provide me the local host and 4200 and all. This is working fine. If I just try to use this window object directly here, then it will just tell me that window property window does not exist in the app component, right? So we can only use it directly component only. So some other things also work here, like I just want to make some arithmetic operations, like I just want to make 10 plus 10, then it can be easily done by here. You can see that the 20 result here. We can also put the all kind of arithmetic operations here. You can see that. Great. So it have interpolations have much more properties, like we can also use looping things and all, but I will tell you these kind of things in the upcoming videos. And thanks for watching this video. If you still have any kind of confusion, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video.